Hi guys, welcome to Facebook Live from One Potato on Tuesdays. I'm really excited about this one because not only are we doing a giveaway, so stay around for that one, but we're also celebrating Passover and Easter this week. So at One Potato we try during holiday weeks to send recipes that might have a little bit of inspiration or influence from different holidays. So we've got Good Friday, we've got Easter Sunday, and we have Passover, which is also this weekend. So we decided to send matzo ball soup and a beautiful chicken salad. But what I love about this recipe is we can do it in all kinds of different ways. So we're gonna get to that in a second. We're doing the giveaway. So for the giveaway, we're gonna be doing the Weelicious cookbook. So to enter to win, just tell me, what are you most excited about eating or making for the holiday weekend, either for Easter or Passover? Just put that in the comments below, like this post, and you can even share it with a friend. Share it with anyone who has always wanted to make matzo ball soup, not exactly sure how to, wants to. And if you want to subscribe to One Potato, there's a code above for 25% off your first box. And if you've never tried it, we're in 8 states out west. We're heading to the East Coast, hopefully later this year, because we want everybody to be able to get it. But you do not have to live somewhere that One Potato ships to for this giveaway. So if you want to win the Weelicious cookbook, just tell me in the comments below, what is your favorite Easter or Passover recipe? So here's what you get in every One Potato box is the card, which has the directions on it, all of the ingredient breakdown, everything that you would possibly need. So you see the final dish, and then on the other side, you see all of the ingredients, how to do them, how to put things together. We even have getting kids involved, cooking tips, encouraging kids to try, and every week at One Potato you get either 2 meals or 3 meals, vegetarian, omnivore, gluten-free, nut-free. It's all up to you. So to start it, we have beautiful organic spring greens, and I feel like, you know, during the spring we're looking for like fresh flavors. So we at One Potato we only send seasonal flavors, but you could totally recreate this salad if you wanted this weekend. For your holiday celebration, just using like really fresh greens. And then I'm gonna teach you guys a really fun trick. I mean, by the way, all of the One Potato recipes, you need to know this, take anywhere from 15 to 30 minutes. So even today, if you guys want, we can time this. So I started a few minutes late, I'm sorry, I was out at an event, which was really fun actually. But if you guys have questions, send them in. Tell me, where are you watching from? Because I love to know that. Hold on, you can see all the ingredients while I get something. I'm using, this is one of my favorite tools in the kitchen. If you've never used a microplane, this makes life so easy when it comes to just slicing things up. So I especially find, like with One Potato, we're really into family-friendly recipes for kids and adults. So if you cut your cucumbers thin like this instead of big pieces, I find that they're like paper thin, and kids really just get so much more excited about trying them, because that's the whole point. So when I was a kid, we always had like big Easter hunts, big Easter celebration. We would have ham, we would have all kinds of like spring salad, but we also had matzo ball soup, and I had a lot of matzo ball soup growing up. I love it. Even growing up in Kentucky, a lot of matzo ball soup. Who knew? So I'm going to teach you guys a really good trick. And don't forget, we're doing the giveaway. So for a copy of the Weelicious cookbook, just tell me, what is your favorite Easter or Passover recipe? Or what are you excited about eating? Just a name. Make it easy on yourself. Don't go too crazy. Now I've also got, these are the vegetables. Everything comes at One Potato with in your box for what you'll need. So also the best part is there's no waste. So I'm going to show you how I cut oranges. This is really fun. You can do it in lots of different ways. So I'll show you 2 different ways. So I'm cutting around the grapefruit because we just want to remove any of that bitter outer skin, any of that kind of white pith. So this is, I'm going to show you 2 fun ways. I like this today. So I always just take this is the important part. You need to take a sharp knife in order to cut around the segments. And I made a smoothie this morning for my kids, and I also did this for them. I took the knife and just peeled the outside so I could just toss the orange right into the blender. So this is just a really good way to quickly remove that outer skin. All right, and you guys have to tell me, because usually we do Facebook Live at 5 o'clock, but if you guys have a time that works for you or a day that works for you, I'd love to hear it, because we always love suggestions on what time you want us to do the Facebook Lives. We always do a giveaway too. So if you have questions about one potato or just seasonal eating, recipes kids will love, anything, just shout them out. Because this is actually one of my kids' favorite. And the funny part is I ordered this and I ordered a vegetarian version for my son, because we do vegetarian matzo ball soup at One Potato and Kenya loves it. It's like one of his favorites. And we don't send it at One Potato too often, so when we do, he's all in. So you see how I just took all the outer skin. Now watch this. I just take a very sharp knife, and in between I just pluck those out so that you don't have any of the like membranes in between. You just get that beautiful, like delicious, gorgeous grapefruit right there. So just putting it in between. All right, and don't forget to share this video, you guys, with any friends that have been like wanting to come up with some really simple, delicious recipes. This is especially for kids, trying to get people to eat salad who aren't salad eaters. If you put citrus in there or fruits, which seems like really, but I promise you it's a really great way to get people to eat fresh salad, more greens. Okay, so you're getting the gist of this. And you know, at the very end, and I won't bore you guys doing it, but I squeeze this. If you squeeze this into a glass, you could have just like a little bit of grapefruit juice, or if you wanted to make your dressing, if you were making this homemade, One Potato, we send you our amazing dressing. But you could mix some of the grapefruit with olive oil and maybe a little vinegar, and you have like a really beautiful citrus dressing. Okay, so there's that. And then I'm gonna show you how to do the second one. I'll show you how to do, you could do oranges, but this is called a tangelo, and you know it's a tangelo because it has this like little mountain right there. We could call it other things, but we're gonna call it a mountain right there. And I'll show you another way that's really even faster than that way to peel this. Well, we could actually do two things. We could, have you ever peeled an orange like this? You just cut the top and the bottom off, and then you can just like this. Let's see if I can do this. Tangelos sometimes don't give as much, their skin. Oh, it worked, perfect. So just peeling it, by cutting the little 4 pieces, it just makes it really easy just to peel everything off, and you can get any of that little swing things. Are you guys having a good week? Who's on spring break? I was doing this and I was like, is anyone gonna watch? Because it is spring break in a lot of places. But then I was with people today who said they weren't on spring break. If anyone, by the way, is on the beach right now and watching, please tell me, because I'm just gonna be really jealous, but I'd love to know if you're watching the beach. Okay, so then this is another way, and you get to see how pretty the center is. These will be the ones that my kids steal right off the salad before we even like get the dressing on. So you see, and that's really fast too. How pretty is that? Isn't it gorgeous? I love all these like vibrant colors from the citrus and the greens. This is gonna be very popular for dinner. Okay, so that's, I mean, come on, that only took a few minutes. I love that. Okay, so you have like your beautiful salad, and now we're gonna move on to the soup. Guys, I'm not messing around today. Today is like one potato, 30 seconds. So here's a big pot, and I'm gonna heat this up for dinner. So this is a great, like, it's right now in Los Angeles, it's 3:45, so we're gonna eat dinner at about 5:30. So I'm gonna put everything together right now, and then I'm gonna go mess around. I don't know what that means. We have a question.
Jessica Lyon.
Hi, Jessica.
She's wondering if the way of slicing the oranges like that make the juices leak out a lot.
That's a great question. So if you do it like this, where you take all the membranes, they juice out a little bit more. If you do it in the circles like this, they juice out less. I don't know why, but that's how it is. But with those, the juice, it also is really beautiful, and you don't have, when you cut them without the membrane, it's just like pure, juicy grapefruit, citrus, tangelo, orange, and I think that there's something like so beautiful about that. But this salad, the best part also is you can make this totally ahead. So you guys, if you want to win the Weelicious Cookbook, just tell me in the comments below, what is your favorite Easter or Passover recipe? What are you looking forward to this weekend? Even with Good Friday, there's so many holidays this weekend. All right, so now we make our own chicken stock at One Potato. This is pretty incredible. But you could, if you were making this on your own, you could do the same thing. You could just use chicken stock, or you could slave like we do at One Potato, cooking our chicken stock all day long. I'm just kidding. But no, actually, it is pretty true. We go to great lengths to make sure, you know, all of the food is organic and as fresh as possible. And so, like I was saying here, like it has all of the instructions. So, I mean, I can kind of move through this recipe pretty fast, but if you've never cooked before, you know, you could, it depends how much time you have. The other thing I was going to show you is, the best part is you can put the chicken, either like the fresh chicken, into the soup or on the salad. So I'm gonna, because Kenya, my son, is a vegetarian, I'm gonna put the chicken on the side. So we have this beautiful chicken, which I'm gonna get a big bowl for, which I forgot to do. And whoa, what I do is I serve the chicken on the side. So we send you, this is one Potato families like rave about our chicken because it's already, we cook it, so it's like buttery, it's like pulled, but there's no butter in it. I say buttery because it's just like soft and juicy and delicious. And it's almost all of it is white meat. Because, you know, the other thing with One Potato, if you're trying to make sure that your family eats a lot of food, but that, you know, you're trying to stay healthy at the same time, that's the best part about One Potato, because all the recipes are really healthy. So if you're watching right now and you live in the 8 states, first you can sign up for One Potato for the first time. And use the code above for a discount. And if you live on the East Coast, you ready for this? You can tell your friends, email your friends, or share this Facebook Live so that your friends on the West Coast can try One Potato for the first time. And they're gonna love you forever, just know that. So these are our matzo balls. Let's just talk about matzo balls and matzo ball soup. You know, like it's one of those recipes that people, like they'll talk about their grandmother's matzo ball soup. Nothing's as good as their grandmother's matzo ball soup. How did she make it? Like, that's the way people talk about One Potato's matzo ball soup. We put hours and hours of love into it. And you know how long it takes you? 2 minutes. But you're gonna look like a genius and everybody will eat happily in your house. We have another question.
Jessica is wondering, how many people does a box of One Potato feed?
Hi, Jessica. Oh, that's such a great question. Okay, so with One Potato, it starts as 2 adults. So we have a lot of couples or roommates or people that are single that just want to be able to make it and eat it for like dinner and have leftovers for lunch the next day. But what we try to do with One Potato families is that it's a base of 2 adults, and or sometimes I say, like, if you're a mom and you have just like a really big eater, and then every child is an additional price that's under $5 per child. So you could feed 1, 2, 3, 4 more children. So that's the good part about it, is that you just take your time to figure out, like for our family, we're 5 big eaters. So I get 2 adults and 3 children. And most of the time I get the omnivore box. So you tell us like what you love, what you don't love. And we'll never send you anything you don't love. But if we also have 3 One Potato family favorites. So there's the 5 recipes of the week, which change every week, which are seasonal. But let's say you don't like something there isn't, you know, you're not driving with. You can get one of the One Potato family favorites. We have another question.
Christine has a question from Australia.
Hi, Christine.
She's wondering if you would know where to purchase the candy coated seeds that you use as treats for your kids.
Oh, that's such a, oh, Christine says, so I do a lot of, I don't stop my kids from eating sugar treats, but I want to make sure that they don't have any dyes. So all of my dye-free treats I buy are from companies like Trader Joe's, Gelson's. I'll actually show you one. This is a company, I'm only pulling it out because it's because it's Easter, I love this company called Yum Earth Organics, and they don't use dyes in theirs either, and it's gluten-free, nut-free, dairy-free. Just pulling it out, just showing it to you. So they're a really great company, no dyes. Now, with the matzo ball soup real quick, you've got the matzo balls, your chicken stock, and then we cut up the vegetables for you. So part of this is wanting to make sure that, you and your family are eating as many vegetables, but that's like just traditional matzo ball soup right there. Just beautiful, lots of vegetables. Do we have another question? Mm-hmm. Oh, go, we have another question.
Jamie Mack is wondering if One Potato has a gluten-free or other options for families.
Yes, Jamie. Hi, Jamie. Thank you for your question. So Jamie asked if there were gluten-free options. Yes, we have a gluten-free box, and it's amazing. I mean, people rave about, like, we have our pizza dough is gluten-free, and you should know that, like, even we have a nut-free box also, and so we keep everything, especially for the gluten-free boxes, we keep everything totally separate. So in general, we don't send a lot of gluten, like we do more like quinoa, we'll send rice, but when we do for like hamburger buns that would be gluten-free or gluten-free pasta, we use the best products, we make the best products. So, almost everything at One Potato is homemade because we don't believe that, we don't want you to be eating a bunch of boxed food. One Potato is all about homemade, fresh food. So now we've got the soup, and then we send you a ton of herbs. And part of this is, so look at all these fresh herbs. And you can save some of these for the week as well, but it depends how you like it. So I'm gonna save, I've got a little bit of extra dill, but I put the whole dill in. You could chop it into small pieces, like the parsley, I'll keep that whole, and then I'll leave some for the end, which I'll chop when the soup is all finished. And like, I'll let the kids, what's really fun, here's a really great tip. If you've never done this, instead of chopping herbs, you can use scissors. So I just cut like this, and what it does is, like, look with the chives, this way you only use a little bit, and it's because if you ever chopped chives on a cutting board, they fly everywhere. So chopping herbs, cutting them with scissors is just like a really good, easy way, keeps everything fresh. And you guys, don't forget, we're doing a giveaway. So if you want your chance to win the Weelicious cookbook, just tell me in the comments below, what is your favorite Easter or Passover recipe? What are you excited to try this weekend? And I'll send you a copy, and I'll even sign it if you want me to. We have another question.
Jessie Lynn.
Hi, Jessie Lynn.
Is wondering, what are matzo balls?
Oh, matzo balls, right, duh, right? Shouldn't I help you with that? I love that, like, I'm so used to eating matzo ball soup. I'm like, we're making matzo ball soup, but some people might not be used to it. So I'll even show you, this is matzah. So instead of, and matzah is just flour and water. That's it. Nothing else, no salt. That's why it's flat. My kids are basically obsessed with matzah. They will eat it all day long. There's a recipe in the Weelicious cookbook and Weelicious lunches that includes matzah. So it's just a really crispy flatbread, and we even send this extra, this like bag for you guys, because if you've never tried matzo ball soup, there's nothing better than having crunchy matzah just like sprinkled on it after it cooks. It's so delicious. So the matzo balls themselves are just that. Would you like to know? Let me tell you the exact ingredients, because I want to make sure you know. And like I said, we have vegetarian matzo ball soup too. Organic matzah, chicken stock, schmaltz, from the chicken, and salt. That's it. No fillers. Like, I just want you guys to see this entire recipe, how few ingredients we use, because we're all about building that flavor, not sending you food with just like a lot of additives. And then to top it off, we have the dressing. So we send you, and we always send you a little bit too much dressing. This week to go on our salad, just an organic citrus honey vinaigrette, because you gotta have a little extra dressing, just so that during the week, people like rave about the One Potato dressing, which we've said we will start selling at some point. But it's just like nice to have, because you can marinate chicken in it during the week, or you can have it on salad for your lunch the next day. And sometimes people will do that. We have a lot of families where, you can serve the matzo ball soup and the chicken for dinner, and moms will say, like, I kept the salad for myself for lunch the next day. So it's great, because so many of the One Potato meals are are very DIY, you can pull them apart. You can eat a little of this and a little of that at different times. I was trying to find the rest of the cards. Oh, yeah. So just in case you guys want to see, like for this week, for instance, the other meals that our family's getting, it could be other ones, but it's Italian chicken with avocado toast and roast cauliflower. This is like a big time favorite because my kids love avocado toast. And also the fettuccine with spring vegetables and this like really beautiful bruschetta. So that's exciting, and that's gonna that recipe's gonna appear in LA Parents Magazine. We're really excited about that. If there's no more questions, you guys asked awesome questions today. We're doing the giveaway for the Weelicious cookbook, and all you have to do is tell me your favorite Easter or Passover recipe in the comments. Share this video, like it, and make sure you guys, like, spreading the love. Being a One Potato family is incredible. We love our One Potato families because you can share the meals that you're making, share them on social media, share them with a friend. We love it. So do we have a winner for the giveaway?
We do. It's Corey Ricca.
Corey, what's her last name?
Ricca.
Corey Ricca, congratulations. I'm going to send you a Weelicious cookbook. So all you need to do is just send me a message at hello@onepotato.com, and we will get you your cookbook very, very soon, as quick as you can. You guys, I'm going to try to stick to doing 3 or 3:30 on Tuesdays for One Potato. We always do giveaways, so keep watching. Thank you guys so much. Have a good week, and happy Easter and Passover.